Welcome back to a new series we will be doing here. This is a training video we will be doing every Sunday, and yeah, I know I didn't post Sunday. I've just been getting everything organized and settled. I apologize. But we are here now with Hydra learning one of the most important lessons, which is accuracy, which only you can get better by yourself. I can give you the guidelines, but you have to practice it yourself. This is one of the most important things when playing this game, because you may know what to do in battles and how to play strategically, tactically, and survive, but if your accuracy is more poor than the enemy, then you're likely to die in the battle or just not be able to get any kills. And this is why accuracy is an important foundation to have. So number one would have to be your sensitivity. Just to remember, everyone is different. If you have a lower sensitivity, you are able to aim much easier, but if you have a higher sensitivity, you'll be able to turn around faster, but you would have to change your aim slightly. This is why I keep mine at 7, because it's not slow enough to where I can't turn around in time to punch or shoot someone that's trying to kill me from behind. And it's not fast enough to where I'm all over the place, missing every shot. However, just because I use this doesn't mean you have to. Second off, we have our inner and outer dead zones, which control how fast or how slow your reticle will turn to the left and right. If you're wondering what I use, I keep it off because I like to make sure my muscle memory is the same every time I'm having to turn left and right to shoot someone. So for our inner dead zone, this one controls how fast or slow you turn when you're in a firefight battle. And the outer dead zone controls how fast or slow you turn all the way around 360 degrees. And thirdly, we have acceleration, which works the same as an outer dead zone. It just shows you how fast you're going to be turning to the left or right or up and down. And this I keep all the way. Now, another thing I want to talk about doesn't really fit into the role of accuracy. However, I don't know what other subject to put it in besides movement, because this is very helpful for when you're in a firefight. When you need your accuracy, and this thing is something that many people should probably already know by now, it's called strafing. The goal of strafing is to have your enemy miss more of their shots and basically to be a very hard target to hit. There are short strafes, medium strafes, and long strafes, and typically you definitely want to be mixing your strafes to confuse the enemy and be a much harder target to hit. You can also use your strafe to assist your aim, so if your left and right stick working together. So when you're in battles, usually face to face, say if Hydra is to the left of me and I move with him to the left, then I will have to change my stick to turn left very slightly, compared to if I were to move to the right strafing, I would have to change my stick to turn left much more quicker. Just remember, a lot of people notice as well, and whenever you copy someone else's strafe, you're also making it easier for them to hit you. So say you're strafing against a very hard person to hit, then depending on how high or low your sensitivity is, will dictate on how fast or how much you have to be turning left and right in order to hit them, making your adjustments to where they're going to be, and this is where reflexes come in. So the faster your reflexes are, the faster you're going to be able to find out where the enemy is going to be strafing to. So usually you will want to be shooting on the opposite side of where they're strafing. So for instance, say someone strafed to the left of you, you want to prepare for them to go to the right and shoot them once they go into your crosshairs. Although some people are much smarter than that, which is why they use a mixed strafe. They will sometimes strafe to the left and then pretend that they're going to go to the right, but before they go fully right, they'll stop and add a short strafe back to the left, which is why you need to be ready to adjust your crosshairs for where they moved, especially if they have a control set to where they can crouch strafe. If this is confusing you, then because I know I said strafe a lot, that's probably why it might confuse you. And if it does, then what I would usually do is just press pause on the video, go back and slowly walk yourself through it, pause and just go step by step if you want to go slower by it. So you want to for sure make sure you're practicing all of this, and if you find yourself missing shots, then start slowing it down on your shots. Make sure you get every shot correctly instead of just spraying your gun into the enemy with maybe one shot landing on target. I'm speaking from experience because at first I was missing nearly every shot while walking into walls and then getting murdered, and now I'm said by others to be really good, as my KDA and KD and win ratio probably shows for it. Lastly, we have scoping. Now, it's the same concept when scoping, however, you want to remember the closer you are to someone, the faster you need to turn, and it's the same vice versa. So the further you are from someone, the slower you will have to turn compared to how close they were before. Another quick tip that I might as well tell everyone here is, so for instance, when you are in a scoped battle with someone else, if you find yourself getting shot multiple times and they're taking you out of your scope, sometimes you don't always need to scope in. All you can do is just try for that no scope shot, get one hit off them, and then they're going to be unscoped, and right after that you could just go scoped in and have the better advantage after that. And those are some basics. Thank you to Hydra for helping out. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.